Hi students, welcome back. I hope you're all doing great. So the purpose of this video is to guide you through your work for the second week of your packet, which runs from June 1st up until Friday, June 5th. And we're going to continue working with dimes and pennies and dollars. So last week we left off on page 21. And today, Monday, you're going to continue on page 21 of your packet, and you're going to work on problems 4 through 6. So the page looks like this, and we're going to be working on problems 4, 5, and 6. And again, we are working with dimes, so I would like to remind you that 10 dimes equals $1. And here, for problem 4, I did it with you. We see that we have a total of 21 dimes. And we know that gives us $2, and we have 1 dime left over. And we write out the problem: 21 divided by 10 equals 2, remainder 1. Again, you have an example up here, and then I did 2 problems on this sheet for you, and you're responsible for doing problem 5 and 6 for Monday. You can use the back of this paper if you need to show work or if you need to draw anything. So on Tuesday, June 2nd, you are asked to turn to page 22. And this is kind of like, I don't want to say a test, but it's just show what you know. So I want to know what you've learned throughout this packet, and you're going to apply the skills that you've learned. So on Tuesday, you need to work on show what you know. Try your best, and I can read the problems to you. So the problem number 1 says, you have 95 pennies that you want to exchange for dimes. Show how to group the pennies. And then it reads, the number of dimes you can get is blank. The number of leftover pennies you will have is blank. The division equation is blank. And then number 2 reads, you have 56 dimes that you want to exchange for dollars. Show how to group the dimes. So you're responsible for grouping the dimes. And then you need to fill in the rest, which reads, the number of dollars you can get is blank. The number of leftover dimes you will have is blank. And last, the division equation is blank. And then I'll read the bottom 2 questions for you. It says, how do you know how many pennies are left over in problem 1 without counting or dividing? And then the last one, I know how many pennies are left over because blank. So go ahead and answer that question. Again, try your best. This is telling me what you have learned so far. Okay, so that is for Tuesday. On Wednesday, you're gonna turn to page 23, and you're gonna work on handful of pennies. No, sorry, handful of dimes, not pennies, dimes. And it's the same skill. How the only difference is this time you are dealing with 2 groups of dimes. So it says my number of dimes is 17. My partner's number of dimes is 28. What you're gonna do is you're gonna add these 2 together. So 17 plus 28, and then you're gonna fill in together. We have blank dimes. So 17 plus 28. Your answer will go in here, and then you will combine them to figure out how many dollars you can get with the amount of dimes for these 2 numbers, and then you'll write over the leftover dimes, and then you will do your equation. So again, 17 plus 28, you fill in the answer here, and then you will have your total number of dimes, and then you will write in how many dollars you can get with those dimes and how many dimes will be left over. And you will do the same for the bottom part. And then on Thursday, we have another sheet that is show what you know. And this is page 31. Again, I want to know what you know. So try your best. You can use the back of this sheet to show work, or you can do this in your head and use mental math, whatever works for you. You can draw sticks, circles, dots, triangles, anything that you need to solve these problems. And that is for Thursday. And then on Friday, June 5th, you are going to turn to page 33. and you are going to do division problems using 3, 4, and 2. Notice you have a total of 6 division problems, and each of them just has the first number 34, 32, 43, 42, 23, and 24. So for this worksheet, I worked out the first 2 problems for you, and I wrote out the number 34 divided by 2 equals 17. I drew out a total of 34 circles, and then I grouped them into equal groups of 2. So what you're going to do with this worksheet is you have one number for each problem, and then you have the freedom of choosing whether you want to divide it by 3, by 4, or by 2. Again, this is your choice. You need to show your work, show me how you got to the answer that you got. So again, this is for Friday, and this is the end of this video and this packet. If you have any questions, please feel free to message myself or Ms. Mejia on Classroom Dojo, or send us an email. I hope this video helps you, and I hope you're having a great week. Bye, everyone.